Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Wahpeton High School, home of the Huskies tonight as they take on the Grand Forks Central Knights. And the Grand Forks Central Knights coming in here tonight to play on the home team, the Wahpeton Huskies. And they're coming in tonight here at a record of 4-15 in the EDC, and Wahpeton's coming in at 3-16, and we'll talk more about that here a little bit later in our pregame show. First of all, welcome again to everybody to Three Borders Sports Network and Red River Communications Cable Channel 125. My name is Joe Schreiner, and I'm joined here by Brian Watson, head coach of the Lady Huskies, my partner here tonight in the booth.
How we doing, Joe?
I am doing well. Welcome back, and good to be back, and it's fun to be back here in Wahpeton and seeing everybody here too.
We won't tell anyone that you missed your deer.
I did. I was deer hunting. Missed the game last Friday night, and I went deer hunting and in Wisconsin, bow hunting, first time ever bow hunting, Brian, and I missed a nice 8-point. I just flat out missed.
Well, at least you're honest.
Yep, it was my first time ever shooting at a deer, and I must have just got with a bow.
It was the wind.
Yeah, well, I blamed the twig, but they didn't believe it.
There you go.
I blamed the twig, but the boys didn't believe it. So anyway, welcome everybody to the Hornstein Family Chiropractic pregame show. Dr. Andrea works with men and women of all ages, and she has chiropractic acupuncture as a possible alternative. Stop and see Dr. Andrea down on Dakota Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Our pregame show brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Well, Brian, again, the Lady Huskies coming in here tonight basically in 11th place. They're tied for 10th on record-wise, but Valley City owns the tiebreaker. So really the Huskies are in 11th place. Grand Forks Central just one game ahead, Brian, and it's an opportunity here for the Lady Huskies to get up to that 9 spot.
Yeah, it's kind of a good spot to be here late in the season. You have an opportunity to play a match against a team that you beat on the road, and now you get to get them at home. And if you win, you move from 11 to 9, so you move a couple spots up and put yourself in a little better position come playing time. If things were to shake out where they did win tonight, and they wouldn't be able to go any farther than 9, so they would have to go to the 8 team, and that 8 team right now is Horace, and that's probably where Horace is going to end up. At 8. Well, actually, I mean, it could be Red River as well, depending on what happens here late in the season. But one of those 2 teams, you'd have to go on the road. You do play Horace at home here, so it'll give you a chance to see what they're like here late in the season because you played them in your first match of the season. So both teams are totally different. So coming down the stretch here, getting ready for playoff time. This match tonight is a playoff match because you want to move up tonight.
Right.
So you have to treat it like that and see if you can prepare yourself for what's coming up here late in the season.
All right, Brian. We'll talk more about it here, about the game tonight here, and what we're expecting here as a team. But again, we're at Wahpeton High School, the Grand Forks Central Knights coming in here tonight to take on the Wahpeton Huskies. We'll be right back. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with more of our Hornstein Family Chiropractic show right after these messages.
wahpeton.com/connect.
Well, I think we're having a little difficulty on our sound on the commercials, but Brian will work on that here while we talk more about our Hornstein Family Chiropractic pregame show. Dr. Andy works on men and women with all ages, and she also has chiropractic acupuncture as a possible alternative. Stop and see Dr. Andrea on downtown Wahpeton, right on 2nd Avenue, or first Dakota Avenue. Got too many avenues in my head there, bud. All right. Issues fixed here, but again, Wahpeton's coming in tonight at 3-16 in the EDC. Central coming in at 4-15. Again, Wahpeton just trails Grand Forks Central by just one game in the standings. If they can beat Central tonight, they will move up to the 9 spot because of the tiebreaker that Wahpeton owns over Grand Forks Central. So that is going to be key here as far as playing games for the Lady Huskies here as they get closer and closer to the EDC playoffs. And the first play-in match game is on Saturday, November 5th. It probably and more than likely will be an away game for the Huskies on Saturday, November 5th. And we'll keep you apprised of that information the more we know. Again, Horace is sitting in the 8th spot, and Red River is in the 7th spot, so it would be one of those two teams, depending on if Red River falls down to the 8th spot, or it could be Horace. So that's what our outlook is here, folks. Taking a look at other EDC action tonight, West Fargo Cheyenne is at Devil's Lake. Fargo North is at West Fargo. The Shanley Deacons are at the Fargo Davies Eagles. Valley City travels to Fargo South tonight, and West Fargo Horace is at Red River. So there's a game there, and that depends on how, again, that Red River is in the 7th seed right now. Horace is in the 8th seed, so that could have some determination as far as how things go in the EDC and the seedings and the play-in games coming up. So just taking a look at the rest of the schedule here now for the Huskies. On Thursday, they are going to travel up to Cheyenne. And then just make a note on your calendars, folks, on November 1st is now changed to November 3rd, where the Lady Huskies will play their last home match against West Fargo Horace. So if you haven't heard, change your schedules now on your calendars. And it's not Tuesday, November 1st. It's Thursday, November 3rd, as the Huskies will take on West Fargo Horace in their final home game. It'll be senior night here, too, as well. And these seniors will be playing their final game of the regular season game here at Husky Gymnasium. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have our opening serve and our national anthem and introductions right after this. How about that? Elise Picken with a nice job on the national anthem. Again, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson here. We had a little technical difficulty, so we rebooted here. Hopefully we got all of our sound back here for our commercials. We're going to turn over for the Thrivent starting lineups to our PA announcer, Noel Eckroth. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Here's Noel with our starting lineups for tonight.
And your Wahpeton Huskies! The goal of high school sports is learning lifetime values. Sportsmanship is one of those goals that make this contest a positive educational experience. Please help our school be #1 in sportsmanship. It's time to meet the Grand Forks Central Knight volleyball team. Beginning with tonight's non-starters. Number 2 is Gabrielle Cormier. Number 4, Morgan Hallgren. Number 5, Emma Nash. Number 9 is Aubrey Raymond. Number 10, JC Reardon. Number 11 is Maya Ari. Number 14, Riley Carrier. Number 12, Hannah Bibby. Number 16 is Piper Severson. Starting tonight for the Central Knights. Number 1, Michaela Moles. Number 3 is Emma Haskamp. Number 6, Morgan Tavelius. Libro, number 7, Caitlin Gass. Number 8 is Jessica Talley. Number 13 is Lauren Reardon. And number 15, Brenna Gillard. The Knights are coached by Mr. Brandon Walters. He's assisted by Darwin Kasperovich, Lexi Stein, and Anna Walensky. And now it's time to meet your Wahpeton Husky volleyball team. Beginning with tonight's non-starters. Number 1 is Taylor Schroeder. Number 2 is Kennedy Polda. Number 4 is Latea Luger. Number 8 is Anissa Hasbargen. Number 9 is Kinsey Miller. Number 12 is Addison Gurdon. Number 13 is Leah DeVries. Number 24 is Kira Nancy. And starting tonight for the Huskies, and Libro number 3, Reagan Waller. Number 5 is Henry Doctor. Number 6 is Addie Rugland. Number 7, Madison Schaefer. Number 10 is Emma Monches. Number 11 is Rita Jade. Number 15, Ashley Taylor. The Huskies head coach is Dominique Rickle. She's assisted by Allie Matson, Rita Bottle, and Tiffany Baker. The officials for tonight's contest are Pam Hendrickson and Cassie Wolfpool. They've been chosen for their expertise, and they are registered with the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
There you go. There you have your starting lineups brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent is our starting lineup sponsor. We want to thank Will for doing that. Well, B-Dub, it's about ready to go. There's a good contingent of Knights fans here tonight, and I think both teams understand the importance of this game tonight.
Yeah, I think depending on how these teams come out, we could be here for a while tonight, Joe. They went 4 sets up in Grand Forks. I think that was 2-1 when they played during the tournament in Fargo.
Yep.
So they're evenly matched. Wahpeton's beat them twice, but hey, it's playoff time really for these guys.
Yeah, it is. And we talked about it in the pregame show there, and we just think that that's what it's going to be here. A very tight match. We're expecting to see at least 4, maybe even 5 sets tonight. We think there's going to be a lot of volleyball for you tonight, so it's going to be a good match. Again, a lot at stake for both teams, and the coaches, I'm sure, have talked to their teams and said how much this is important here for both of them here to see where the final seedings for the play-in game are going to end up.
Okay, give yourself a chance to move up 2 spots. I'd take that.
I'd take that too, yep. That gives you a lower seed that you'd be playing in the playoffs, and we're just about ready to go. So we've kind of stressed the importance of this one, as Michaela Molds is going to serve it up first for the Knights. And a set over the near side. Getting it over was Rugland, and back goes the other way. Almost hit to the rafters. And going back over is Molds. Kaler, James, Rugland. A little bit too strong by Rugland.
A little bit of a change tonight for the Huskies. Mika James starting at setter. Normally that's Addie Rugland in that position. And that gave Rugland a chance on the outside there. And that one just went long.
Rugland's on the outside hitter. Molds with the serve, leading 1-0. Bonchus digs it out in the back. Kaler gets up in the air. Nice save there by the Knights. And that lands right between everybody.
Yeah, and that's kind of the one weakness of the Huskies is they give up a lot of tips and leave the middle of the floor open sometimes. Not a lot of help behind that front line.
2-0 lead here. Molds again. Schaefer over to the other side, and putting that one right back into the net was Reagan Wohlers.
That slow start for the Huskies, similar to the start that they had up at Central.
I'm sure not what Coach Rickles wanted to see here in set number 1.
Huskies been trying to improve their serve receive.
Little tap over the net by Kaler. And is it out? No, it was in.
Just finds the line there.
Who was 0? Is that 0?
It's number
it was 8.
8?
Was it 8?
Okay.
Yep, sorry.
I thought it was Haskamp that put it
That was
away.
Tally. Over to the far side, and again it goes in on that kill there by Lauren Reardon, 5'7" sophomore.
You know that name from the basketball court? She gave us fits, Joe, last year. Fits.
I remember. At the game here, right?
Well, both games early.
Schaefer goes over. There's one at the net for a freebie there, and Schaefer couldn't put it away. Reardon tries to put it away over the net, and she put it right into the net.
So Huskies going to have to try and put some points on the board here early, down 5-1.
Addie Doctor checks in for Reagan Wohlers now. And back to serve is Madison Schaefer. Tally again going over for the Knights. Addie Doctor from the outside. Reardon couldn't quite get that one over, and the Huskies come back now 5-2.
Yeah, the Knights have a little miscue on their passing there, and the Huskies will take it. Just trying to cut into this early lead.
Schaefer. Over the near side, and a kill attempt on the near side by Hazekamp is not any good for another point for the Huskies.
So Huskies trying to creep back in it.
And Schaefer with the jump serve. Set by Tavelius. James with her set. Over to Hattie with the power. Good save, but not able to handle it. The front there was Tavelius, and it's a point for the Huskies, and they're trailing by 1. Brian, they're coming back.
Yeah, some good passing there by the Huskies. Nice little set on the outside for Doctor. And the Knights have trouble putting it back over.
Tavelius sets to Tally. Found the spot on the near sideline for the point.
Yeah, nobody up front there to block for the Huskies, and easy put away there for Tally.
Hattie Doctor at 5'10". Emma Bonch is 5'11". There's a nice little tip. Nice little tip there by Addie Rugland.
Yeah, that just shows you don't need a lot of power in that front row. You just play smart. Blockers got sucked over, And Rugland able to find the open floor there on the left side of the net.
So Wohlers checks in now for Kaler, and Reagan will serve. The back row molds, Tibelius, and over the net goes Reardon. James sets up Bonches with the kill and the point. Puts it away for Emma. She got a kill.
Yeah, that's a really nice set there by Mika James and a nice kill there by Emma Bonches. Huskies passing looking sharp so far here. They can just get that serve received down and limit the unforced errors.
Tibelius back to Reardon. Back set this time to Rugland, and she found it in no man's land. So that turnabout fair play there, Brian. The same thing happened to the Huskies a few points ago, and now it happens to the Knights. I keep wanting to say the Riders. I don't know why.
I think that's a faux pas if you're in Grand Forks to get those two mixed up.
Yeah, I don't think I should. Sorry, Grand Forks folks.
Yeah, I mean that's like getting Wap and Breck mixed up, Joe.
Well, I've done that a few times.
Find yourself on the wrong side of the river.
Yep.
Although the Cowboys are playing in the playoffs tonight. They're up at
Good luck to the Cowboys.
Cowboys football team up there.
Emma Haskamp back to serve. She didn't get the whistle yet, so she's... What happens if they do serve before the whistle?
It's a redo, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know that rule.
We don't see it very often.
Rugland goes over with the third. Now Reardon. Chance at the net. Blocked by Bonches at the net. I believe maybe Rugland got a hand on it, but it looks like they're congratulating Emma on that block.
Yeah, Emma up there, those long arms, making it difficult.
You need that for basketball too, don't you?
Yeah, I'll take it.
So as Addie Rugland goes back to serve now, and the Lady Huskies with the lead as Taya Lunenberg checks in for James.
I'll move Rugland back to the setter position.
Molds. Got to go over with it was Gass. Oh, and that was just a tough one. Hattie Doctor had to just kind of bump that one up over the net. Too close to the net. Hattie Doctor, after the rollers bump there, couldn't quite get it there underneath the net, Brian.
Yeah, just too close to the net, try and send that one over. And still 8-8 here in the first set.
Out. And a point for the Knights.
Yeah, the Huskies just got to keep the ball in play. Just try and keep it up and see if you can force Central into making mistakes.
5'7". She's just a sophomore, man. Lauren Reardon.
Don't keep reminding me, Joe.
Yeah, hits the tape and rolls over. Lunenberg gets it over for the Huskies. Set over to the other side. Bibby. Good dig in the back row there by Schaefer. Schaefer digs. Rugland sets to Bonches. Good dig by Reardon. The other side, Bibby. And it's out.
So Huskies will.
Oh, are they saying a tip?
No, it's going to stay on.
Oh, I thought.
Reardon's going to. Well, let's see here what they're talking about.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think the near side referee here on the net said a tip. I didn't see it.
No, I didn't either. I mean, it goes by there pretty
fast. So fast.
It still stays Husky point. Reardon's going to exit.
And coming in for her is Cormier. Wanted to say that name all night. Gabrielle Cormier.
You got it written down.
Cormier. It's pronounced Cormier. I was told that by two different people, so I'm going with it. Rollers. Rugland that sets to Lunenberg, and it's just a little bit too strong for Taya.
Yeah, just a little bit outside the line there.
Frustrated with herself.
And the Huskies got to try to find a way to keep that thing in between the white lines.
Taya Lunenberg, just a sophomore for the Huskies. Another basketball player for the Lady Huskies. Rugland bumps that one up. Schaefer's got to bump it over on the third hit. Here's a free one. Tally blocked at the net by Bonches, but it rolls off her left hand over toward Lunenberg, and point for the Knights.
Yeah, she was kind of going away from it, just didn't get enough of the ball, and that one fell straight down instead of bouncing back over the net.
2-point lead for the Knights. Rugland sets over to Schaefer, and that one goes over the net and falls through. Madison Schaefer with the point.
That's her spot on the outside there.
5'8" senior.
Got that one to crawl over the net and fall down.
We'll see if Emma does her jump serve, and looks like she will. Starting way back by the stage for the Huskies. Gets it in as Gass digs it out. Back set to Lunenburg. Oh, and a nice block to the net there by Talley.
Yeah, good timing there by Talley.
Yes, it was. Taya had a fairly good hit from deep there, but Talley was right there to put it right back.
Tried to sneak it by him, and Talley with good reaction.
Talley just 5'5", getting up there.
Some hops there for 5'5".
Morgan Tibelius. And into the net, it'll be back to the Huskies, trailing by 1.
And this is kind of the way that it was up at Central, Joe. Just kind of back and forth. The Huskies were down late in a couple sets and still able to battle back and win. So I think it's going to be tight all the way through here.
James back to serve. She'll get it in. Dug out in the back row by Cormier. And that one's up into the rafters.
That one came down a little bit faster than Emma thought it was.
Yeah, ricocheted in a hurry.
Good hustle to get over there, but just came down a little bit too fast.
Molds back to serve with a 2-point lead. James back sets to Schaefer. Dug out in the back row by Gass. Set to Talley. Free one for the Huskies as James does a good job of getting over. And Schaefer didn't even jump, just flat-footed, pop it over.
Good hustle there by Mika James.
Yeah, I guess so.
She'll get credit for an assist there.
Yep.
Nice hustle. She was just trying to keep it alive and in play.
Schaefer comes back in, or excuse me, back to serve as Hattie Doctor comes back in. Cass digs, set. Nice block at the net by Doctor, but it just goes out of bounds.
Yeah, a little too much on that one. And
that was a hard hit there by Haskamp.
Yeah, just right off the hands and out of bounds.
Checking in now is Greta Gebhard, 5'9" sophomore. James with the set at the net. And can't quite get it up there over the net. And that's a point for the Knights. Gass to serve. Bonchus. James to the near side. Doctor puts it away. Nice big point there for the Huskies, Brian.
Yeah, that's what the Huskies needed there. A nice little set by Mika James, and Hattie Doctor putting it away pretty easy.
So Reagan Wohler's back to serve with a trailing by 2. Oh, and clears the tape just barely, and that one's going to go right into the hands of the referee.
Yeah, almost a perfect serve there, Joe.
Yep, just cleared the tape, tickled the tape. Trailing by 1 now. Coach Rickles pacing the sideline as Wohlers puts that one just a little too deep. So she just barely cleared it on the first one, and the next one she put a little too much Wheaties into it.
Overcompensation there.
Morgan Hallgren checks in for the Knights, and back to serve is Haskamp. Doctor. Hattie hit it over on the first one. Good dig by Schaefer, and there's a little confusion there from Rugland and James. Like you said, Brian, there, James hadn't played much here this year, but maybe the communication level wasn't quite there between her and Addie on that little miscommunication.
Yeah, just a little miscue. Again, you just got to play through those.
That one goes way out, but able to recover and get it over now is Wohlers. Back set to the near side is Hallgren, and it's out. I know you'd like to see her on the basketball court. Reagan Wohlers, very competitive. I mean, she was screaming right away that was out, and she looked over at the side judge.
I told her I was going to hide her hockey skates. Cut the edges off. She's like, no way.
She likes her hockey.
Yeah, I think she probably put them under in a safe or something once I said that to her.
Aubrey Raymond Gets it over the net for the Knights. There's Hattie Doctor, dug out by Gass. Little punch over the net there from Gebhard. Hattie Doctor again, but the Knights able to recover. Then they're setting up Hattie, and she's going to take a run at it. Digging it out in the back is Molds. Huskies with a freebie. Rugland sets up Emma at the net for the block, or the kill. Block attempted, no good. Point for the Huskies.
Yeah, that's a good job of keeping the ball up in the air and then finally be able to get a nice set for Emma, and she puts it away with a little power, and Huskies get to within 1.
Other side. Haldren. Rollers couldn't quite get it over.
Yeah, a tough one there.
Oh.
Good effort there by Doctor to get that ball up, and Roller's not able to put it over on the third.
Now back to serve is going to be Lauren Reardon, 5'7", or sophomore. Third hit's got to go over. Emma does. Set into the middle, and it's blocked at the net there, but it falls right behind him. And that kill by Gebhard. And it looks like we got a timeout, so we'll take a timeout as well. Our timeout brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Located on 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton, Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. We'll be right back after this message from Carlson Family Insurance.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
All right, welcome back to Husky Gymnasium. After that timeout, Joel and Roseanne Lisney tuning in and watching. Thank you, Joel and Roseanne, faithful viewers of Three Borders Sports Network. Schaefer gets it over the net. Back over to the other side. Dug out on that kill attempt by Aubrey Raymond. Luneberg punches it over the net, and that one falls just short of the net, and a point for the Huskies. So, Brian, the Huskies coming back here after that timeout by Coach Rickles.
Yeah, good timeout there. Try and regroup and get them to settle down a little bit, try and focus, and they come out and able to get the point there. Now you got to keep rolling. Got to tie this thing up and see if you can get over that 20 mark first.
Addie Doctor with the serve. Wolver's got to chase it to the back line. Luneberg with the kill. Oh, how did we miss that there, girls? Sorry.
That's just one of those where you just kind of lose focus. You know, they're standing there watching.
Yeah, it was a big rainbow.
And that ball falls down in front of almost everybody on the floor. No communication. Nobody called it.
Yep. It was a big rainbow.
Yeah, and that's a point that you needed.
Yep. I'm sorry, folks. Madison Schaefer with the kill. Blocked at the net by Talley, but it goes out of bounds, and now the Huskies get the ball back, trailing by 2.
Kaler will come in.
Kaler comes in for Wohlers. Emma Bonches back to serve. So thanks, Joel and Roseanne, as Emma puts it into the net on the serve. And checking in here for the Knights is going to be Tibelius and also Haskamp. Haskamp comes into the front row, 5'8" junior. Back to serve is Morgan Tibelius, 5'2" senior. Up at the net. Oh, and a nice dig there by Taya Lunenberg. And there's miscommunication on the Knights' behalf.
Yeah, good effort there by Lunenberg to get that one over.
Was that a pancake?
No, she was able to get underneath that one and send it back.
That was a good play. Mika James back to serve now. Huskies still trail by 2. Nice serve there from Mika. Back set to the near side. Rugland's got to hit it. Second hit. Third hit goes over. What a recovery. James hustling all over the place. Schaefer bumps. James back set to Rugland. Dug out nicely by Gass. Over goes Bibby. Near side, Schaefer blocked at the net there. As Emma Bonches goes tumbling into the, she's going to get up though. She goes tumbling into the grandstand here below us, into the bleachers, but she got up.
Good hustle there by James to keep that one alive, and then Emma trying to do her best to keep it alive over here and just outside her reach.
As Michaela Molds, 5'5" senior, serves. Oh, and that one was straight at the nose of Emma Bonches, and it went straight down in front of her.
And that's that serve receive that Coach Rickles trying to work on and try and improve.
That one goes into the net, so both teams start with a crooked number, 23-20.
And the Huskies going to have to work hard here to get this thing tied up.
Addie Doctor
trots
drops in
this match.
Addie Schaefer back to serve, jump serve, over the net. Other side, Reardon. And that one falls in. 1 point away from the set one win. Huskies got to do some work now. And that goes into the net, so that's an unforced error that plays in the Huskies' favor.
Yeah, you see if you can use it though now. You got to extend the match. You're going to have to be perfect here the rest of the way out. I think the Knights are going to take a timeout.
And they do. So we'll take a timeout as well on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. It's 24-21. The Knights over the Huskies on Three Borders Sports Network. We'll be right back after this.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
All right, welcome back to Husky Gymnasium, 24-21, and it hits the net. Reagan Woller's serve gives up the set to the Central Knights, 25-21. So the Huskies trailing in this very important EDC match here in set number one. We'll take some breaks here, and we will come back with set number two on Three Borders Sports Network after these commercial messages.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
When I NDSCS, I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738. Or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
City Brew Hall in Wahpeton is your family restaurant with chef-inspired food and friendly staff. Don't miss their weekly events, including live music, trivia, bingo, and more. Happy hour specials Monday through Friday, along with game day specials during all of your favorite sporting events. 24 beers on tap and brunch served Saturday and Sunday with bottomless mimosas. You're sure to find something you'll love. Follow City Brew on Facebook to see what's happening. If you'd like to join their great team at City Brew, head to brewrestaurants.com/employment. City Brew Hall in the heart of downtown Wahpeton.
Wahpeton Deli and Catering, a Twin Town favorite, has daily hot home-cooked meal specials for dine-in or carry-out, along with a full menu. Call Wahpeton Deli at 642-3639 to cater your next group lunch or dinner. Have an upcoming graduation? Let Wahpeton Deli and Catering take the worry out of your event. Call 642-3639. Wahpeton Deli and Catering on Dakota Avenue in the heart of downtown Wahpeton.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School. They came back early here as we had our commercials running there, and Addie Rugland served, and Emma Bonches got set up very nicely for the kill and the point, so the Huskies off to a 1-0 lead here in set number 2. Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson, Three Borders Sports Network, blocked at the net by Lunenburg. Point for the Huskies. Go ahead, Brian.
No, we'll see if dropping that first set puts a little fire under the Huskies. And so far, coming out with authority here in the second set.
Emma Haskamp tried to dink it over the net, and Taylor Lunenburg put it right back. Rugland again. There's another one. Bonches got it. She smiles. It hit the net as it rolled over, hit the tape, but she got the point and the kill.
So see if they can keep going here, stretch out this lead. Play from in front for once.
So this time Rugland serves and gas. Reardon from deep beyond the 10-foot mark, and she'll put it about 10 feet out the other side. So the Lady Huskies jumping out to that early lead. In the first set, the Knights jumped out to an early lead, a 5-0 lead. Let's see if the Huskies can match that. That one's tipped, and is it going to be out? It is out. So it's 5-0 now in favor of the Huskies on that tip by Talley. She tried to hit that sideline, but just couldn't quite get it to fall. As Rugland back to serve, leading 5-0. Gas. And it was tipped, they're saying. Oh. The side judge says a tip.
A tip over there, yeah.
Yep. Little confusion on that one. I think the Huskies did tip that one, I think. So 5-1 lead here now as substitutions for the Knights as Michaela Molds checks in here for Hannah Bibby. As Michaela Molds is going to go back to serve. Dr. Diggs, Rugland sets up Bonches with the tip. Reardon digs it out. Over the other side, and it's partially blocked by Doctor and Bonches. And Rugland couldn't quite dig it out after that. Good reaction time there from Hattie Rugland. Just couldn't quite get it. As Molds back to serve again, 5-2. Rugland. Schaefer's got to go over in the third, and she got it on a backwards hit. As Schaefer was running out of bounds, she just bumped it over, looking over her shoulder, and found the right spot right in front of Reardon. So now the Huskies with the serve back, and it's Hattie Doctor. Back set to the near side by Haskamp. Lunenburg had it timed right. Got it up over the net. Reardon, Doctor, Rugland, Schaefer blocked at the net. Talley was right there along with Haskamp.
Had a good opportunity there, and Talley doing a good job in net. For being 5'5", she does a really good job as a blocker.
Yep.
Joe.
Yes, sir.
Final score from Monaga.
Already?
Already. The game started at 6, I think. And Cowboys are moving on.
They are moving on.
35-0.
35, don't it?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to the Cowboys.
They will play on Saturday, I believe.
And they did that without Cam Neto, I hear.
They did. Neto's out with concussion.
Somebody was into the net. 15 was into the net, so Gebhardt was into the net. Yeah, they did it without Cam Neto, so congratulations to the Breckenridge Cowboys.
They seem to be a playoff team, Joe.
Isn't that something, the way they ran that last year?
Yeah, Monaga beat the number 1 seed New York Mills, and Mills handled the Cowboys last year at the Dome, so we'll see what happens here, who they get next.
Doctor and over the net, but I think Rugland was underneath the net. She knows it. So, yeah, don't they go to play New York Mills next?
Well, if New York Mills wins, I mean.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll see what happens.
7-5 here. Congratulations to the Cowboys. Moving on in Section 6A tournament footballs.
Oh, that went on the wrong side.
On the wrong side. So the Huskies' lead is dwindling, buddy. It's 7-6.
Got to get a side out here. Stop this run.
Camp serves, bunches, Rugland to Ludenberg, and puts it straight down. Otea with another one.
Otea finally able to find the open floor there, and as standard, we kind of joke about it a little bit. She'll score, and then it's her time to rotate out. So she will rotate out after scoring, and Leah DeVries will come in to serve.
Taya, of course, recognized on parent night as Leah unfortunately puts it into the net on an unforced error. Parent night tonight here at Husky Gymnasium, and Taya, daughter of Brian Watson.
I got some treats.
Did you?
Yeah, I kind of like that. My wife got flowers, though. I'm like, where are my flowers at?
Reardon serves the bunches. Kaler puts it away with power, but it falls right back on the block here. Nice block the net by Greta Gebhardt.
Gebhardt doing a nice job.
Man.
Getting both hands. A lot of power on that one from Ashlyn Kaler. Nice to get that one by.
I really like how Ashlyn Kaler plays the net. She's just aggressive. Schaefer. And she finds the corner, puts it away for a Huskies point, and they'll get the ball back again. Once again tied at 8. Now it's 9-8.
Yeah, the one thing I'll say about Ashlyn Kaler, she's playing, she's comfortable now. Now she's playing with a lot of confidence, and you can see it. And that gives some of that extra aggression.
Ashlyn Kaler, a 5'9" junior. She has some hops, speaking of hops. Gass does a nice job of digging. Back set here to Hallgren. Rugland sets over to Doctor, puts it away for the point.
Yeah, nice job there.
Huskies now with a 2-point lead here in set number 2. They lost set number 1, 25-21.
Yeah, when the Huskies keep it clean and they have some sharp passing, they can really put it away.
Set over to the other side, Bibby. And it's a point for the Huskies.
Both Kaler and Rugland there on that block.
So Schaefer back to serve again. 3-point lead now. Set into the middle, and that's going to find the open spaces there, and that little tip there by Gebhardt.
Yeah, again, nobody to help behind the blockers, and it's an open, easy tip for the Knights.
Gebhardt with the point. She's going to get the serve now. The right-hander puts it over the net. Rugland bump sets to Doctor. She'll run up on it, kill it. And Gebhardt will kick it over. Rugland sets up Kaler. My goodness. With authority.
If we were on the basketball floor, that would be a nice give and go. Kaler passed it over to Rugland. Rugland right back to her, and Kaler just hammered it home.
So Polda checks in now to serve for Ashlyn Kaler. Kennedy Polda gets it over. Third hit. Now Emma's got to go over, and she puts it over. Gass set to the middle. Tally, and a little bit too strong, is out. So the Huskies increase it to a 4-point lead.
Yeah, just got to try and keep increasing this lead here. You know, you get 2, they get 1. You get 3, they get 1. You got to try and stay in front of it.
Polda again with a serve. Cormier runs up. Doctor tried to put it away, and she'll get another chance. And that time, Rugland puts it down. Tally, just off the left arm of Schaefer, goes out of bounds.
Thought that was a double there. They give Tally credit for the block and then the save on it. So
Reagan Wohlers checks in for the Huskies, along with Haskamp for the Knights. Trailing by 3, serving is Tibelius. Wohlers from beyond the 10-foot line puts it in, but a good save in the back there by Tibelius. Rugland sets up Emma. Good dig by Schaefer at the net. Blocked at the net there by the Knights. And there's another block by Rugland and Bonches. Good dive there by Schaefer. All right, here's a freebie here for the Huskies.
Got to use this one.
Again, blocked, and now the Huskies got to go over as Wohlers does, and it comes in.
Nice save there by the Huskies. They'll try and get something out of it, though.
Wohlers tried to go deep. Third hit over to Bibby. What a volley. Doctor. That looked like a lift to me, but no call.
Nice
I think
save
some of
by
the fans
Wohlers.
wanted. Tally on the line.
Just
in.
on the
Oof,
line.
Steve. What a volley.
Wow. It's a heck of a point there, and that one just on the line.
Yeah, the girls don't like the call, but I thought it was in too.
Yeah, and now you got to be able to play through that. You
Yep.
know, you didn't get what you wanted. Nice long volley, but now you got to put it behind you, have that short memory, and see if you can get side out here.
That's fun to watch those. DeVries digs over to Doctor.
And there it is.
Puts it in. Oh, what are they saying?
Oh, no, outside the antenna. Oh.
So outside the antenna was the call, and now it's a 1-point set. Tibelius is out. Whew.
Central likes that little short serve on the sideline.
So Lunenburg comes back in.
Make a decision there, and that one goes out.
So now Rugland to serve. In Parents' Night here, Senior Night will be November 3rd, not November 1st, against Horace. Near side, Bibby. Doctor got it in for the point in front of Cormier on the other side, and the Huskies back up by 3.
Yeah, that's what they needed there. Needed the point there. And see if Rugland can keep it going here behind the line.
She does. Gas in the libero jersey. I don't know if she got hurt. They are holding the end of her finger like she might have sprained it there a little bit, but she'll stay in. Don't need her to break anything for basketball season either, do you?
No, we don't.
Michaela Molds. Back set to Doctor. Tally and Reardon got up on the net. 5-5 and 5-7 respectively, Brian, and they got up on the net there on that one.
Are we sure that Tally's 5'5"? Because she is
She's all over it.
above the net. She's got long arms, though, for being just 5'5".
That's what the roster says. I got a comment here. We'll take a look. Reardon puts it away for the point. Emma Bonches and her standing up side by side. Take a look at Emma compared to her now when they stand up.
Well, Emma's
5'10", 5'11". Now look at Tally next to her.
Yeah.
That ain't 5'5".
Well, I mean, hey, we sometimes fudge the roster. A
Nah,
little bit,
not
so,
coaches. Doctor's got a difficult one to go over. Cass sets up on the near side. See if Huskies can do anything with it. Lunenburg with the kill up into the rafters, but a good recovery by the Knights. Rugland. And it goes back to the corner. Good cover by Wohlers. Lunenburg, a little bit too strong.
Didn't get a chance to get underneath that one. Had to kind of go outside to get it. Now it goes out, and the Huskies take a timeout.
All right, there's a timeout by the Huskies. That timeout's brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Stop and see Eric and the crew on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. We'll be right back after this commercial message right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Welcome back to Husky Gymnasium here. We're in set number 2. The Knights lead 16-15. Another tight match. The Huskies lost the first one, 21-25, and we're tied, 16-15 right now. Rugland sets up the Bonches. She'll just tip it over. Nice little point there for Emma as she tipped it over the net and found it right in the corner.
Yeah, good heads-up play there. That spot's open, and you've seen Emma do that a lot here in the last couple of matches that they've had. Able to score in that little tip to the left-handed corner.
Reardon. Tally in the middle. Rugland sets up Emma again. Finds the corner again. Emma with another kill.
Yeah, Emma doing a good job there. Not able to really get any power behind that one, but using her vision to find the open floor and gets credit for the kill.
1 point lead for the Huskies now. They get the lead back after opening up with a 5-0 lead. Good block at the net by Lunenburg and Bonches. Rugland sets over to the near side. Schaefer. Good dig on the other side by Molds. Reardon tries to go over. She does. Oh. Kind of a backward shuffle there for Lunenburg and couldn't quite come up with the bump.
Yeah, it shot off hard off of Wohlers, and then Taya getting out of bounds and kind of got under it, but just not able to execute it.
Doctor bumps. Lunenburg goes over on the second hit. Rugland sets up Schaefer. She'll pop it over to the other side, and Reardon's on the other side to answer that. Haskamp goes over. Rugland bumps. Schaefer, kill. And the Knights again doing a good job getting it over with Haskamp. Back set, Lunenburg tips it over the net. Good cover in the back by Molds. Reardon puts it into the net. They're going to say 4 hits. Yep.
Yeah, 4 there. Reardon needed to put that one over. And it rolled down the net, and the Knights had to tap it one extra time.
So Emma Bonches back with her jump serve. Huskies do not need any unforced errors right now. Rugland bumps it over to Schaefer and puts it away right in between Molds and Gass, and Schaefer with the kill.
I got to try and keep rolling here, get this match evened up. 2-point lead here in the second set.
Bonches with the serve, leading by 2. Dug out by Molds. Gaskell, nope, couldn't quite make it over the net. And the Huskies now stretch the lead to 3. And I say stretch, that's one of the biggest leads of the match here other than the beginning. We got a timeout, and we'll take a timeout as well. On the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, it's 20-17 in favor of the Huskies. Back after this.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
All right, here we are, 20-17. The Huskies leading the Knights. Emma Bonches with the serve. Reardon digs. Gass has got to go over. Wohlers, Rugland, set. Kaler, oh my goodness. Get out of the way, but it's out too strong.
Yeah, just a little bit too much on that one.
Like I said to Chad one night over in Breckenridge, I said, I'm not standing in front of that with a helmet and pads.
And she had some force behind that one.
Popped that one. Haskamp to serve. Bonches to Lunenburg from deep. Oh, no, Huskies with a free one here now. Is getting that one over his holder.
Got to use it.
And Kaler puts it away that time.
Yeah, go right back to her. Give her a chance to put another one away, and Ashley Kaler gets the kill there.
Huskies put the crooked number up first, 21-18 now.
Yeah, Kaler can do some damage there from the middle.
Leah DeVries checks in for Taya Lunenburg. 5'7" junior.
Another basketball player.
Another basketball player for Coach Watson. Set to the near side. Schaefer has got the running attack and the block, but it goes out of bounds, and the Huskies take a 4-point lead here now in set number 2.
Yeah, Huskies have it going here from the outside and the middle. You got Schaefer on the outside, got Kaler on the middle, so you got some weapons that you can use.
DeVries gets it over. Reardon digs. Back set to Reardon. She finds the hole and puts it away.
You just got to limit it to 1 here. Just give them the side out and then try and take it back. Get a side out of your own here.
5'5" senior Hannah Bibby checks in. Should be on the far side right at the net. Reardon to serve. Good dig there, a sliding dig there by Wohlers. To the other side, Bibby. That's out. They're asking for a tip.
Oh, they gave it to him. I don't know who got it.
I don't either. Oh, looks like Kaler.
Kaler got it.
Yep.
Said she got a hand on it.
Yep. Central Knights players were begging for the tip right away, and they gave it to him.
Kaler said
Kaler admitted it. Yep.
Yeah. Schaefer asked her, "Hey, did you get it?" She said, "Yeah, I got it on my thumb."
Yep. So a 2-point lead, and that one falls in. Now we're down to a 1-point lead.
Huskies might need to take a timeout of their own here.
Let's see what Coach Rickles does. I think she's got both of them left, doesn't she?
She's got, I think so. She hasn't taken a timeout.
I don't think so, not in this one. DeVries, Kaler, and now we're tied. Now she wants time.
No, she's going to bring in Schroeder.
So Tatum Schroeder comes in, 5'6" junior. Seeing some varsity action tonight for Tatum Schroeder. And they're gonna, I'll bet that serve is gonna go right to her. And that's where it went. She did a nice job bumping it up. Kaler with the tip.
Out.
That's out. Huskies with the point. 23-22.
Yeah, Schroeder's come in some games and some spots similar to this where she's had to come in and dig a ball right away and doing a good job there. And the Huskies get the point and get back on the positive side.
Doctor in for Wohlers. Schaefer to serve. Big point here either way for either team. And that one goes out. And no tip that time, and the Huskies now within 1.
So the Huskies trying to even this thing up. 1 point away.
And we got a timeout, Brian. That timeout's brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. Stop and see Eric and the crew down on 2nd Avenue. Anytime's a good time to stop and see Eric Carlson and the crew down there at Carlson Family Insurance. Back after this.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical...
Yeah, stop and see Dr. Tony Eggeman at Optimum Rehab. And we're back here with action, and that one falls in, and that is a set point for the Huskies as they win set number 2, 25-22. The Knights unable to handle that one, Brian, and Huskies, we're going to see at least 4 sets tonight.
Well, that's what we said. We thought it would be a long night, and now it's evened up, and I wouldn't be surprised if this thing went 5, Joe.
Call your friends, call your neighbors, wake up the dog. We're going to have a good one tonight. Three Borders Sports Network, Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson. We'll be right back for set number 3 right after this.
Quality still matters. That's the difference. That's the Giants difference. Giants works directly with farmers to ensure you're receiving the best Giants seeds in every bag. It's a snack all-star lineup. Giants seeds, cashews, and pistachios. Look for them at your favorite grocery or convenience store. Giants, go big or go home.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Although Digital Guru is known for computer sales and repair, did you know we also install audio and video equipment for your home or business? We install a range of security systems, including cameras and door access control. Digital Guru also offers next-generation cybersecurity, providing 24/7 monitoring and protection from today's ever-increasing cyber attacks. For more information on the services we provide, call Digital Guru or visit our website today.
We got a dandy here on Three Borders Sports Network. Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson, thanks for tuning in and watching. If you're watching us on Red River Communications Cable Channel 125, that's fantastic. We appreciate you doing that too as well. Congratulations to the Breckenridge Cowboys. Got to go out too, Brian. They're 35-0 winners over Monaga. They'll move on and play on Saturday.
How about that, going on the road and getting a big win, shutting out the home team?
Without Cam Nito, that was pretty good. So good for the Cowboys again. Tomorrow night, Brian, I think we're going to have the Cowgirls volleyball squad in their first Section 6A tournament game tomorrow night right here on Three Borders Sports Network as they take on Underwood.
Yeah, we're going to have to adjust the schedule. We have the coaches show schedule for tomorrow, but we'll be bringing you volleyball.
I think everybody's going to like watching volleyball anyway, so we will do that. I know everybody wants to hear from our coaches, but we will have volleyball on the air tomorrow night. As our first serve here of set number 3. Rollers to Rugland, to the middle. DeBonches with the kill. Emma, I got a feeling that's at least 8. Emma's having a good night at the net for the Huskies in the middle.
That's a good sign. That's the way they started set number 2. Started off with a point and got off to an early lead. See if they can do it here in set number 3.
Rugland with the serve. Over to the other side, and that's a nice block to net by Luneburg and Bonches. As Emma Nash was in the game now for the... that one's... I don't know if that cleared the net.
It fell on the central side.
Oh, it did? Okay, so another kill for Emma.
Yeah, Emma got a good swing at that one.
So Rugland, again, clears the tape. Good serve. Nash... He's got to go over just coming into the game. Doctor. Oh, good block at the net there by the Knights. And it's a 2-1 match, or 2-1 game, excuse me. Back to serve is Caitlin Gass. Rugland back sets to Doctor, and that's going to go off the hands of Haskamp. And it's a point on the Doctor kill.
Yeah, Doctor doing a good job from the right side there. Normally you see her there on the left and able to put that one away.
Versatility.
Got to have it, Joe.
You got to have it. Oh, and that one just hit the tape. Nash got to go where it's at the tape. Oh, and there's one that falls in.
Yeah, that one was a tough
Nash.
one. That one came down right on top of the net and fell on the Huskies side.
And another new player here on the night. Maya Ari is in. She's a junior for the Knights. Checks in. So some new players here in this game by Brandon Walters. Nash bumps it over. Rugland. Schaefer puts it over. Back set to Ari, who just checked in. Luneberg. Good save by Gass. In the middle.
Again, there's that tap and no help behind that front line. And Knights find the open floor again.
Gebhard with the point. And we're tied at 3. Gaskamp with the serve. Schaefer on the near side, and Knights recover well.
Good help back
this
there.
This time it wasn't quite set up well there for Bonches at the middle. And there's a point there as Nash goes underneath the net. And here comes Ashlyn Kaler as Emma Bonches goes back. Uh-oh.
What do we got
here? She signaled timeout, but then... Yeah, he called a timeout, or the referee called a timeout, but I don't think he was ready for it. And
I think they wanted a substitution, and it looks like they're going to be forced to call the timeout here.
Yeah, because there was nobody ready there to come in.
Yeah.
So we'll just keep it here, Brian. Let's just talk about the postseason here for a few minutes. Tomorrow night, we've got the Cowgirls taking on Underwood here on Three Borders Sports Network. And then on Saturday, the Huskies will travel to...
That's Friday night.
Friday.
Friday night, they're going up to Grand Forks Red River.
And we cannot cover that game, folks. We, as much as we'd like to, we cannot go up there because it's NFHS. So that is, they have exclusivity at any school that they're at, even during the playoffs. So we cannot go up there and do that game, folks. So we apologize. And then Saturday, the Cowboys will be taking on...
Well, we think that
somebody.
We're taking on New York Mills. New York Mills was a 1 seed, I think.
Yep.
And
so we'll see. We'll keep you informed, folks. There's heavy fees from each respective state to cover those games. Oh, nice kill there at the net. What a save. And she got it. Hit the antenna. Wow. Nice play at the net there by Ari.
Yeah, nice attack there by Ari. And then you had Kaler and Luneberg there on the block. And then a good recovery by the Knights to try and put that thing back over.
5-3 lead for the Huskies now. Good dive there by Raymond. Rugland sets up Schaefer. Into the middle. Gebhardt. Schaefer again to the back row. What happened there? A lift? Is that what she called?
I don't know what she called, Joe.
I don't know what that was either. No.
I think that...
You say somebody was in the net?
I think it has something to do with where Rollers was.
Oh. Schaefer off balance. Nash digs. Nice block at the net there by Kaler. Luneberg was there as well. Schaefer goes over the net. This time to Reardon. Is in. And we're tied at 5. Our second tie of this match.
Yeah, Reardon doing a good job there.
Emma Nash, 5'7" junior to serve. Rugland sets up Kaler.
Reardon surprised herself there. She didn't think she could keep that one alive. And then the Huskies can't do anything with it.
Yep, she's chuckling to herself right now.
She's like, I don't know how I got that thing to go over.
So the Knights with their first lead of the set here now, 6-5. Got to go over, it does. Back set. Nice block at the net by Kaler again, puts it away.
Yeah, and that's what she's done ever since she's been inserted in the lineup. She's been a force there at the front line, and a nice block there by Ashlyn Kaler. Put it away for the point for the Huskies.
Aubrey Raymond and Gebhardt doing some nice work for the Knights, but Kaler put it away on the block. Leah DeVries now. Again, Raymond sets over to Reardon, and that block at the net there that time goes out of bounds off the hands of the Huskies.
Reardon getting credit for another point. All she does is score points, Joe.
There you go. Even I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, she puts them up in a hurry, I can tell you that.
So 7-6 lead now for the Knights. Bonch's got to push it over. Cormier over to Reardon. Oh, and she...
Yeah, a little off balance there. Tried to send it down the line, trying to avoid the blockers that were there, and just couldn't put it away.
Doctor checks in for Wohlers, and back to serve is Schaefer. She'll serve from the near side with the jump serve. Reardon digs. Raymond sets. And that was a kill and a point for Ari.
Yeah, Ari doing a nice job putting
she
that
come
one
in
away.
off the benches. She's done a nice job, bud.
Yeah. Got a good swing at that one.
Yep. I did not notice. Look on the roster. How much she's probably? Yep, she's on the JV squad, so she must have got some JV time tonight too.
Yeah, and Central's JV swept Wahpeton. Earlier.
Cormier, Gas, Reardon, a little too deep, and it's out. And it's tied at 8. Tied at 3, tied at 5, tied at 6, tied at 8.
Huskies got to keep plugging along here. You're going to get Kennedy Polda coming back in.
Kennedy will go back to serve. She checks in for Kaler. At the net. I was going to say, who's going to put it away? Rugland sets up to Doctor. Cormier digs. Oh, if Addie would have just went a little deeper. All 6 players at the net. Reardon in. Point. Knights.
Yeah, the Knights seem to be able to find the open floor and get some power behind it. The Huskies are getting some good swings, but just can't find the open floor. And there's not a ton of power behind them. We've had a couple from Bonches and a couple from Kaler with a lot of momentum, but outside of that, the Knights have been able to dig them out on a regular basis.
Mold serves. Doctor goes over, but a little bit too strong. Also checking in there was Emma Nash. Back in for the Knights.
Now the Huskies have to be careful here, not let the Knights get too far ahead. You got to get a side out quickly here.
DeVries. Doctor. Right to Molds. Now Nash. Rugland to Doctor. Blocked at the net. Did it go out?
That one went out. So the Huskies get the side out and the point.
So just what you asked for, Brian. You got it. You got to do that more often.
Yeah.
As Luneberg checks in now for DeVries. As Rugland steps back behind the serving line. Clears the net. Setting up Nash from behind the 10-foot line. Rugland sets up Bonches in the middle. In. Emma with another kill. She's pushing double digits.
Yeah, that one. Nice set and nice kill there by Bonches. That one right on the line. Good execution there by the Huskies.
So Rugland serves, and we're tied at 10. Tally. Bonches blocks. Nash. Wohlers. Rugland. Bonches with the kill. Nice little elbow dig there by Lunenburg. There's another one at the net. Put it away, Taya. Atta girl. Huskies take the lead back 11-10.
That's some good action there.
That was fun.
Good reaction by Lunenburg to keep the ball alive.
She's seen it, boy. Her eyes got as big as mine on that one.
And the Doctor sent it over. It comes back, and then Lunenburg with the kill.
Rugland. Back set. Oh, Wohlers with a nice save there, but nobody else could get to it. Haskamp.
That's good reaction time there.
Yep.
She must be a hockey player.
11-11. We're tied again, Brian. That's our 6th tie of this set.
Just back and forth, Joe.
Rugland sets again to the middle, and Bonches with another kill.
Huskies
They found something.
Starting to heat up here and starting to feed Bonches as many times as they can while she's in the front row and starting to put some away.
Doctor serves. Bump set to Haskamp, blocked at the net. Schaefer brings it back up, hits the rafters. Doctor goes out.
Yeah, that was a tough one because the Huskies were ready for it. It just went too high, hit the rafter, and bounced backwards and had to react to it, not able to keep it in play.
Guess what, bud? Another tie.
Another tie.
Haskamp to serve. Bowlers sets up to Schaefer. Good dig in the back row there by Gass. Ness. Lunenburg and Bonches were there to block, but it fell right down on the Husky side.
Yeah, just tough to get that ball to bounce back on the other side. Trying to keep it alive with their back and her head and just not able to keep the ball in the air.
Haskamp serving again. Rugland sets to Schaefer. Gass, second hit, third hits over by Nash. Back set to Lunenburg. Good block at the net there by Gebhardt. Gebhardt. Rugland sets up Emma, a little bit off balance. Little push over the net there by Ari. Schaefer. Other side, Nash, and that's 4 hits, I believe. It didn't go over the net, did it?
Before, yeah, that one didn't make it over.
Look at the scoreboard, beat up.
Tied again, Joe.
As Kaler checks in now for Wohlers, and Emma Bonches goes back behind the serving line with her jump serve.
This pace, this might be when we get a little extra volleyball in.
Clears the tape. Didn't get the ace, though. As the Knights were able to handle it. Kaler at the line. Second hit, third hit, Kaler goes over. Again, tipped at the net there by Kaler, but unable to handle it. Was that Ari that hit that? I missed it.
That was Moan.
Was it?
That was number 11.
Moan?
Was that Ari? Is that Ari?
That's Ari, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, she's wearing a varsity shirt, number 11. Oh, nice tip there by Lunenburg. And we are tied once again, 14-14. My, oh my. As we got a substitution here. Again, DeVries in for Lunenburg. Set number 3, we're tied 1 set apiece. Set to Gebhardt in the middle. Wohlers, and that ricochets down in a hurry.
Let's try to get out of the way of that one, and Huskies will take a timeout here.
All right, there's a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. It's 15-14 in favor of the Knights. We'll be right back after these messages.
Too far back.
Okay, we're good to go. And Coach Rickles talking to Reagan Wohlers as we took a timeout there. Again, it's a 15-14 lead here. In set number 3, we got extra volleyball tonight as the referees are still talking about it. B-Dub, 9 ties so far in the game. 9. And we're only at 15-14.
I don't know if they're discussing something with the score or with the rotation, but there's something going on at the scorer's table that they're trying to figure out.
So again, tomorrow night, folks, we'll have the Cowgirls volleyball squad taking on Underwood, coming to town and visiting the Cowgirls. And now we're looking for a rotation substitution as Kaler comes in now for Polda. So I think everybody's happy.
Well, not quite.
No, she's back at the scorer's table again.
They're trying to get it straightened out here.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to keep Book at a volleyball game. There ain't no way.
I don't want to keep Book at a basketball game, Joe, and I coach basketball.
Gebhardt serves. Rugland over to Schaefer, and off balance, Schaefer couldn't get it over.
Yeah, here are the situations where when the Huskies need to execute, this is where they kind of run into a couple hiccups, and this is the time of the season where you can't have those hiccups here late coming into playoff time.
Schaefer, partially blocked at the net by Ari, and that one went right through the hands of Raymond.
Yeah, just took her eye off of it. Schaefer tried to come back with some power there after having a little miscue on the point before.
So Schaefer goes back now to serve. She'll get it over, see if the Huskies can tie it up again. Back set to Ari, partially blocked at the net. Doctor, and off the hands of Cormier, and it's a point, and we're tied up again.
Another tie, back and forth, Joe. I think we're due for some extra volleyball here on this set.
Okay, there you go. You made the call.
Well, if it keeps going like this, we're going to definitely.
Oh, absolutely. It could very well be. 16-16. Maddie Schaefer serving. Jump serve by the right-handed senior. Ari right into Leah DeVries. Bumps it up. Kaler a little bit off balance. She didn't have as much power behind that one. Reardon. See if the Huskies can do something on this free one. Doctor again off balance. To the middle. Tally out of bounds. It'll be a point for the Huskies. I think, yeah, I'll keep my thoughts to myself. I was going to say, I think the heights listed here by the Knights are a little bit off.
I don't know a coach that would ever do that.
Out of bounds on a kill by Kaler. Kaler with at least 4 or 5. And we're tied. Excuse me, no, we're not. We're 2-point lead. Looked like 16-16 when I looked over. And we got a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. We'll be right back right after this message. Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115. All right, we're back here at Husky Gymnasium, and the side judge over there, Brian, is still talking to the scoring table.
Yeah, the score, and here, now we're ready to go.
Now we're ready to go. Just a little more clarification, I guess, during that timeout. Schaefer serves. See if Coach Walters broke the streak here. Schaefer digs. Nice save by Schaefer. Rugland goes over on the third hit. Raymond sets. Gas from the back. Doctor goes out.
Just missed outside there. Had a nice set and a good open look there, and not able to keep it in.
So 18-17 now. 1-point lead for the Huskies here in set number 3. Back to serve for the Knights is going to be Morgan Tibelius.
Need a side out here.
Doctor's got to bump it over. At the net, Reardon, 4 hits.
4, yeah.
So a 2-point lead again for the Huskies here. Looking to put that crooked number up on the board first. As Kennedy Polda is going to check in now for Kaler. You got a little moisture on the floor.
Clean up on aisle 2.
There you go. And now it looks like we're ready. Hattie Doctor with the towel. See Chantel Shoot over there. She just had a birthday, I think, recently.
I believe you're right, Joe.
So happy belated birthday to Chantel.
That was outside.
That was outside. We got a whistle over here. Yep. She's saying that was out.
Yeah, the line
outside the antenna, yep.
Yeah, line judge saw it.
Yep, it was outside the antenna.
She's got to start waving that flag.
Yep. Yep.
She just put it in the air like it was out. Normally that's like a circular motion above their head and stop play.
Yep. And the net judge saw it a little bit later. So now the Huskies with a 3-point lead, 20-17. Polda serves.
Oh,
nice serve. Just barely cleared the net. Give her the ace for Kennedy Polda.
Nice execution there by Kennedy. Coming in and doing your job. It's a team game, Joe. And you
there
like
you go.
to see the players that don't get to play very often get an opportunity to play, put in a spot, and then come through. A nice execution there on that serve.
Polda again with the serve. Reardon. Back to Talley in the middle. Good dig there by Schaefer. Over to Doctor. Doctor dunks it away. Puts up the point on the board. Hattie Doctor with the point.
Yeah, Hattie Doctor, a little bad medicine there, but he'll put that thing away. I like that one, Joe.
I like that one. 22-17. Oh, and Kennedy Polda had a good streak, but she put that one into the net, and it's a 4-point lead. Substitutions. Kaler comes in. Nash comes in for the Knights.
You know you're going to give up some points, but you just don't want to give up too many in a row. So give one and then try and get the side out right back. Try and keep the momentum on your side of the net.
Reardon. Set Rugland to the middle. Emma's going to just try and tip it over. And the Knights do a good job of handling it.
Yeah, they do a good job of helping behind.
Again, Emma tried to tip it. Doctor didn't quite have the timing down. And it's a point for the Knights. It's a 3-point lead.
Yeah, the Knights do a good job of helping behind. Blockers are at the net, ready for the tap, and they had 2 important saves there to keep that ball alive and to keep the point.
Again, cleared the tape, but Huskies couldn't handle it, so an ace.
Got to stop the run, got to get the side out here.
22-20. Reardon serving. DeVries, Wohlers to Doctor. Gass digs it out nicely. Up in the front row. Goes over, but out.
Yeah, good effort by DeVries, just not able to keep it in, and might get a timeout here.
That 5-point lead disappeared, buddy. It was 22-17.
Got to stop this momentum.
She found the spot, and it Addie Rugland. On the second hit, Addie Rugland put it over John style.
Good job there by Rugland to send that one over, and now let's see if you can get to set point here.
3 tall girls for the Huskies in the front row. As Reardon digs, Gass with the second hit.
Gonna get a free one, got to use it.
Talley goes over. Rugland sets up Bonches.
Didn't get all of it.
Nope. I think it was off her little finger.
Another free one to use here.
Rugland this time sets to Doctor. Got the kill. Doctor with the bad medicine, as you said, Brian.
There you go, trying to find a cure here in this third set.
See if Addie Rugland can put it away now. Gass with the dig.
It'll be a tough one to handle.
Nash with the free one. Bonches bumps. too close to the net. Oh, Lunenburg with a nice recovery with her left hand. Blocked at the net. Point. Set win for the Huskies. Doctor gets the block. And that will be set number 3. The Huskies win that one 25-21. We're going to go to set number 4 here coming up right after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
For 90 years, Casey's has been the place to enjoy time with family and friends, a place to meet people and share stories. Lots of memories have been made at the corner. It's the place to meet before, during, or after the game. The game is always on at Casey's on Minnesota Avenue in Breckenridge. Casey's, proud to support area high school athletics.
Bold Print in Wahpeton is your local provider for all of your printing and promotional needs, including custom decals, which is a great way to promote your business. Bold Print also has custom framing and unique personalized gift ideas. Don't trust your family photos to an online company. Use Bold Print for all of your custom framing and canvas printing. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188, or check them out online, useboldprint.com.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Never in my life thought I would be through a tornado.
It's devastation.
I walked out in shock. Where do you start?
Jared's name came up on my screen.
He's our agent.
And he said, we'll get you taken care of. For him to call at the exact moment that our life is being shattered. I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
For service you can count on, call 866-COUNTRY and request a quote today.
Even Joel Lisney agrees with me tonight. He says Hattie Doctor is taking charge.
She is the kill leader for the Huskies and trying to take charge there on the outside and doing a good job of putting that third set away.
Emma having a good night. Lunenburg having a good night as well. Schaefer having a good night. Just a lot of things going well for the Huskies here tonight as they take a 2-1 lead here in sets. And we thought at the pregame show here, Brian, we thought we'd see some extra volleyball tonight, and we are in set number 4 here. We'll see what happens.
The Huskies have that lead and see if you can.
It's basically a battle for 9th place tonight. Lunenburg with the kill, and it's blocked and goes out of bounds. Lunenburg with the kill.
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to for the Knights, they're trying to hold their spot there or move up a spot, and the Huskies trying to see if they can jump up a couple spots and put himself in a manageable play. And
boom! Doctor with the kill. Sorry, Brian.
No, Doctor doing it again. I mean, you just got to, if it's going for someone, you just got to keep feeding them. And right now it's going for Hattie Doctor, and you just got to set her as much as you can, give her opportunities to put it away.
Rugland. Gas. Tibelius. Gebhardt. And a good dig in the back row. Bonchus with the kill, and she is going to get a ricochet. My goodness, it went the right way for the Knights. Rugland. Doctor with the tip over the net.
Good layout there by Wohlers.
Here comes Haskamp blocked at the net by Doctor, and she saves it. She'll put it back over right into Reardon. Good block at the net. Again, the Knights handle it. Did it go out? Outside? No, it did not.
Wow.
Of the antenna. Oh, what a volley that was. My goodness, how do you describe all that?
Yeah, the Huskies, that's the second crazy long volley that we've had tonight, and the Huskies come up on the short end of that one again. That one was close to being outside, and the Knights do a good job of keeping it in play, and the Huskies just, again, in that same spot. I think the last long volley ended in that same spot just outside.
Yep. Again, Emma had a good kill in there, but it hit the backboard of the basketball and came back down into play as the Huskies get another point. Came back down into play, and the Knights did a nice job of recovering on it. So here we go. Addie Doctor to serve, leading 3-1. Tibelius sets up Reardon. Rugland bat set to Luneberg. Puts it into the net.
Just you take your eye off of it and you lose that focus and you're not able to put it over. And Huskies are going to have to limit those mistakes in this set here.
Back to serve for the Knights is Gebhardt into the net.
And the Knights give one back.
Coach Brandon Walters stands up and gives some instructions as Emma Bonchis goes back with her jump serve behind the scoring line. Excuse me, serving line. Rugland sets up. Kaler, good block at the net there by Talley, and a point for the Knights.
Talley has just been a force at the net.
Yes.
And just able to get up there and block that one. That one was a lot of power again by Kaler. She's got some good swings at it. Talley doing a good job of putting them back on the Husky side of the net.
Ari checks in for the Knights. Rugland sets up Luneberg. Reardon on the other side. She'll try to tip it deep. Good save by Emma. Schaefer goes over. Reardon. Oh, Kaler blocked it, but it just fell in the no man's land and a point. And we're tied at 4. Set number 4. 2-1 lead for the Huskies.
Yeah, neither team able to take a big lead here, and it's just kind of back and forth.
As Emma Haskamp goes back to serve.
See who can outlast who.
Luneberg, a little too strong.
Again, not able to get on top of that one for Luneberg, and that one goes long.
1 point lead now for the Knights as Haskamp serves again. Schaefer goes over, free one here for the Knights. Reardon into the net. Coming up a little too fast to the net, I think, Brian, and didn't quite have the balance, and we're tied at 5.
Yeah, just a timing issue. And just not able to keep control of her body and send that one over.
In set number 3, we were tied 10 times, and the last time we were tied was at 16, and then the Huskies went on a 9-5 run to close it out.
And that's what they needed to do, Joe. You know, you can't just kind of keep trading. You got to try and stretch it out a little bit. And they're able to take that third set.
Rugland's going to set up Schaefer. She'll have to pop it over. Back to Reardon. That might have been out, but Huskies save it.
Nice save by Bonchis.
That quick, you have to react. A nice save. Again, Schaefer with the kill. Ari at the net, but just couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, that's Schaefer in her spot right there on the left side. And getting a good set and a nice power behind that one. Central couldn't send it back that time.
We're going to go back now to Leah DeVries with the serve, leading 6-5. Really close to the net. Kaler tried to get up.
Yeah, net violation anyway on Central as well.
So Leah DeVries back to serve again with a 2-point lead. And ace for Leah. Big smile on her face. She deserves that.
Yeah, now you got to see if Central can stay focused and stay in the match. You know, they're down 2-1 and now behind here. So they've got to keep their focus. And
she got another one.
Yeah.
2 in a row.
Nice serve right in the back corner. And again, you got to watch that body language of the Knights, and a good timeout here.
Coach Walters wants to take a timeout. We'll keep it here.
Yeah, just it's a good timeout, Joe. I like it.
Yep.
You know, you can kind of see it, this one's starting to run away a little bit, and you're already down 2-1. You take the first set, and then the Huskies come back and take 2. And, you know, if they start to stretch it out, then, you know, it kind of takes the air out of their sails, and you can see the shoulders start to drop, and, you know, the effort level drop a little bit. Not saying that they're quitting, but, you know, it just gets to you mentally. And it's a good time out to try and refocus, say, hey, you know, we're still in this thing. This thing's far from over. And now let's try and get a side out and see if we can get something going on our side.
I want to thank the folks from Grand Forks Central that might be watching tonight, too, as well. We appreciate you tuning in. If you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, be notified whenever we go live. Just click that little bell icon after you subscribe. Free of charge. Tally goes over. Bonchus digs. Set to Kaler. She'll just tap it over and gas digs. Ooh, a nice kill over on the other side by Reardon for the point.
Yeah, the timeout did its job
there. Timeout worked, yep.
And now for the Huskies, you've got to get a side out quickly here, and you know not let them gain that momentum and confidence back in this set here. Got to keep Central back on their heels.
Reardon goes over to DeVries. Now to Schaefer. Over the net goes Bibby. Schaefer again from her spot. Back set to Ari. In. Ari's coming off the bench here. I don't think she saw any action in the first 2 sets, but she's had some good time here, Brian, for the Knights in set number 3 and 4.
Coach Walters might have found one here, Joe. She's come in and played really well.
Reardon serves. Emma from way back and a block at the net by Tally, but I don't know if it cleared anyway, did it?
I don't think it did.
I don't think it did either.
But Tally was there. It was going to come back down anyway.
Yep.
So 9-8 now. Central trying to get back in this one.
Reardon. Rugland to Kaler. And Kaler with the kill. So the Huskies shut it down there.
It's a good way to stop a run there.
Nice kill by Ashlyn Kaler. Doctor checks in for Wohlers. Schaefer back to serve. Usual rotation for Coach Rickles. Back set to Ari, kind of off balance. Rugland sets to Doctor. Was it tipped? Was it tipped? They're looking for a tip? No tip. Oh, wait. And I was going to say,
well, they're going to
there's
talk
some
about
discussion
it
here. So don't put the boy on the board yet. I think half the house thought it was a tip.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
She tried to get out of the way of it, and it just caught her on the shoulder.
Ari and Tally are laughing, so one of them two must have tipped it. Got caught. 11-8. That was a big point, really. That didn't clear the net, so it would have been 4 hits. Yep. Rugland was there anyway, but it didn't clear the net, so it was 4 hits. Again, Brian, like you just talked about during that timeout, the shoulders start to slump.
They made a nice run after the timeout. Now for Central, they have to get their side out here.
Ari blocked at the net. She'll get the point. And the attempted block by Doctor. 12-9, a battle for 9th place in the EDC here. Rugland kind of chuckled after that one. And partially blocked at the net. Nobody there behind the block. And now checking in for the Huskies is going to be Anissa Hasbargen.
Looks like Kaler might have injured herself here. She's going over to talk to Bones, and
So Kaler over talking to the trainer, Chantel Shute, a.k.a. Bones. Launches, tips that one up to Doctor. Reardon digs. Set to Gebhardt in the middle. Too close to the net. Who wins the battle? As Rugland did. That's out. So it looks like Kennedy Polda's going to check in now. For Anissa Hasbargen. She came in for 1 point there.
You just got to come in and do your job, and you know, you never know how long you're going to be in there, so just when you're there, you just got to try and execute and play clean.
Over the net goes Raymond. Bonches. Bang! Reardon ducked and looked for cover.
Yeah, another big one for Emma Bonches, and got a really good swing yet, able to put that kill away.
Yeah, it was right over the left shoulder of Reardon. She just, Polda serves again. Good save here by Ari. Gotta go over the net. He's DeVries. Set to the far side to Bibby. Bibby saves. Back to Bibby. Little tip over the net. Doctor saves. Second hit goes over by Rugland. Oh, and Ari, what a game she's having here in the third and fourth sets.
She has played really well. Come in and done a nice job for the Knights.
As Hasbargen looking to check back in here for the Huskies. And also checking in is Haskamp. And just that quick, here comes Reagan Wohlers back in for Hasbargen. Bonch is just going to kind of pop it over the net with her palm. Back set to Haskamp. Doctor killed. Hattie Doctor with another one.
Yeah, getting it done there.
Taya Luneberg checks in. Hattie Doctor again. Brian having another good night with kills. Emma, Schaefer, Luneberg, all doing well. The other side, to Haskamp. Wohlers tips it up to the front, and just a little bit out of reach there for Doctor.
Yeah, tried to get that one up there for Doctor, and that's just a little bit too far.
15-12, 3-point lead. The Huskies lead 2-1. Back to serve Michaela Molds, 5'5" senior. Puts it over to Reagan Wohlers. Luneberg. Molds digs. Rugland back set to Luneberg. Third one. Reagan Wohlers got to go over, and she hits it way deep. It's off the backboard. She cannot come in front of that line. Is that what it is? Yep. I think Reagan Wohlers, is that the rule?
I didn't see a job.
Reagan Wohlers was in front of the 10-foot line. Can she do that? When she hit it.
I don't.
She didn't spike it, so she just pushed it over.
She wasn't above the net. She can't attack the ball from above the net.
And she didn't.
So I'm not sure.
Haskamp is nodding her head yes. Rugland is looking for an explanation. Right, that's Reagan's showing them how she did it. They're going to replay it over, or are they going to give it? They're still talking about it down here below us, folks. They're trying to figure out if she attacked the net, I think is what they're trying to. And she can't do it from back there, right?
Now they're going to call for it. Yeah.
Whew. Okay. And here we go again. Molds with the serve. Rugland trying to look for the open spot. Oh, and Emma, all they could do to get it over, but Gebhardt was right there to push it right back, and we're within one.
Now let's see if the Huskies can get a side out here and stop this run by the Knights.
Back set to Doctor from the right side. Point and kill.
Well, if you need to stop the run, you might as well go to where you've been going all night and go to Hattie Doctor again and able to come up with it.
So Hattie Doctor gets the kill and the point. She'll get back to serve behind the serving line. And now we got Tibelius checking with the referee. And we're good to go.
I think Central's trying to check to make sure that they don't do anything wrong.
That one's blocked at the net, and a kill, I believe, by Haskamp. And it's a 1-point lead again. Tally back in for the Knights. Back to serve, Gebhardt. Launches. Emma with the kill and the block at the net, but it goes out of bounds, so Emma with another kill. Talia was at the net to block, but it went out of bounds on the ricochet. 2-point lead for the Huskies on the kill by Bonches. Kaler's back in, so that's good news for the Huskies. She got attended to there by Chantel Shute. Emma with the jump serve. Out. Molds almost touched it. And it's a 1-point lead once again.
Here we go again.
Haskamp back to serve, 5'8" junior for the Knights. We've mentioned her name a lot tonight. Rugland sets to Luneberg, and she'll get the kill as Ari couldn't handle it. Good spot there by Luneberg.
Yeah, that time she's able to get on top of it and able to put that one away and again score and go out.
Raymond checks in. And again, Luneberg with the kill, buddy, and she's going to go sit down and get replaced.
That's the way the rotation goes.
By DeVries. Rayleigh at the net. Kaler tried to intimidate, and it falls down for a point for the Huskies.
And this is where the Huskies kind of took control in the third set.
Yep, you're correct. It was 16-16 at one point.
And see if they can kind of do the same here and get out of this match.
Up hits the rafter, and that's going to hit the center curtain, and it's going to bounce back on the side of the Knights, and it's a point for the Huskies. 20-16 here in set number 4. They lead 2-1 in sets. DeVries. Reardon digs over to Ari. She finds the corner.
Yeah, they thought maybe that one was going to go out. And Ari getting another kill. She has come in and done really well.
She has done really nice. The sophomore for the Knights. And it didn't watch the numbers that closely in the junior varsity game. But like you said earlier, Brian, they were swept. The Huskies were swept. That one goes out of bounds, and here we go again.
Again, you got to get this side out here and stop this run and kind of get on your way. And I think, another point here by the Knights, and you might be looking at a timeout for the Huskies.
Reardon back to serve. And that one goes out. So just what the Huskies needed there was an unforced error.
Yeah, they try and work that middle sideline, make you make a decision, or get you moving. And that one just a little wide.
So back to serve now is Maddie Schaefer. 21-18 with the 3-point lead. Second hit goes over by Raymond. Kill and point. Hattie Doctor puts it away again, Brian, for the Huskies.
Doctor again.
And the second timeout is used on this Carlson Family Insurance timeout by the Knights. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the company. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Stop and see Eric and the crew at Carlson Family Insurance. Back after this.
Every bank wants you to open an account.
Sign up.
Then along come sneaky fees. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Exactly why you should compare your bank to Bell Bank. At Bell, we don't nickel and dime you with fees on things like checking accounts and ATMs. If you hate sneaky fees, switch to a bank you'll love. And give sneaky fees the boot. Bell Bank.
And we're back. 22-18. Tally tried to go over and mistimed that one. Hit her in the elbow and right into the net.
Yeah, just a miscue. And now the Huskies just have to kind of keep it clean here. And you figure you can get a couple more and make your way to 9th place.
Schaefer. Reardon digs. Over to the other side to Bibby. Kaler just kind of hook shots it over. Again, Kaler with a tap over the net. Ashlyn Kaler puts the 24th point on the board for the Huskies.
Yeah, good reaction there. Rugland able to keep it alive, and then Kaler with a little tap to end it.
Match point for the Huskies, 24-18. We'll see what Maddie Schaefer does with it. Jump serve. Gas. Set by Raymond. Ari. Near side, Doctor. Tally is in, just inside the line in the back row.
Well, Central not going to go away easy.
These guys, I'm going to have to count. What did they play? They played 3 in the tournament, 4. All have been close. All the matches, all the sets so far have been very, very close.
Yeah,
for these.
they've all been close. They're very evenly matched, Joe, and it's just a matter of who can limit those unforced errors.
DeVries from back. And the Knights have to keep a streak going here. To Kaler. Good save in the back, and it goes over. So we're going to play another long volley. We'll see who comes out on top on this one. Doctor to Gas. Set to Gebhardt in the middle. She'll dunk it in. Third hit goes over by Rugland. That's out. And point, set, match win for the Lady Huskies here as they defeat Grand Forks Central in set number 3, 25-19.
Heck of a way to end it, Joe. A long volley that there was a couple of those throughout the course of the match, and the Huskies lost both of them, and then they come up big. They're able to keep it alive. When you thought it was going to hit the floor, able to get that thing back over the net, and that one goes wide, and the Huskies get a much-needed win here towards the end of the season.
We'll sum it up here coming up on the post-game show brought to you by Red River Grain. Check out their webpage at redrivergrain.com for the latest in ag marketing news. Following these commercials, we'll be right back. Huskies win 3-1.
Bundling auto and home insurance is a great way to save money and precious time. Amanda Frederick, your State Farm agent in Breckenridge, will make it easy and convenient with your local, fully licensed staff ready to help make sure you're protecting the things that mean the most to you. Their team is ready and knowledgeable in farm insurance, life insurance, business, home, and auto insurance. So stop by or call Amanda Frederick, your State Farm agent on Minnesota Avenue in Breckenridge, or call 643-8511.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. For sure, I'll look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Lady Huskies with a victory tonight, a big victory for the Lady Huskies. We'll talk about that right here coming up here on our post-game show, and that's brought to you by Red River Grain. Check out their webpage at redrivergrain.com for the latest in ag marketing news and, of course, those all-important ag markets. So, again, our post-game show brought to you by Red River Grain. And thanks for all the farmers watching and listening to us out there in the tractor. They might be able to watch all the time, but either in their tractor or their combine or their grain cart or their trucks. Appreciate you guys all tuning in and watching Husky volleyball tonight. Well, Brian, it was a nice win here. We talked about it in our pregame show about how important it was here for both teams, actually. It was basically a battle, as we said earlier, a battle for ninth place.
Yeah, I mean, you want to try and move up in the standings, so you give yourself, a little better matchup. Not that any matchup with somebody that's way above you is going to be good, but something that you think is manageable, somebody who you think you can compete with. And for the Huskies, it was a much-needed win and kind of a playoff atmosphere. At least that's the way it can be treated. You're like, hey, you know what? We need to win this match. If we win this match, we're going to move up 2 spots, not just one. You can move up 2 spots.
Yep.
Because you own some tiebreakers with Central, so it's just a good win. You come out and you play. You drop the first set. Then you're like, oh, well, how are we going to respond to that?
What the world, yeah.
And then you're able to come back and then just win 3 straight. And not 3 straight easy, so you had some adversity throughout those sets too. So to be able to do that, that's something that you're going to have to do coming down the stretch here. You're going to have to go play the best team in the state in Cheyenne, and then try and fight through that, and then come back and play Horace. Horace, a team who you potentially will face in the play-in round.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can put some things together here late, and then put together a good match against Horace. Horace, they played on the very first set of the very first match of the season.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 totally different teams coming out down here now to the last match of the season. So Horace is going to be totally different. Wahpeton's totally different team. Horace, a lot of size on that team, and be interesting to see how it goes, and if you can pull off what would be, get in the playing round and pull off an upset in the playing round, work your way into the EDC tournament. That'd be a huge,
awesome.
Huge win and accomplishment for your program.
Again, Joel and Roseanne Lisney watching and tuned in to Three Borders Sports Network. Again, Joel sent some nice messages again, too, as well. Thank you, Joel, very much, and congratulated the Huskies on the nice win. So set 1 goes 21-25 in favor of the Central Knights. Unforced error with the set point there. Wins the set for the Knights. In set number 2, though, the Huskies came back. We had a few ties in that one as well. 25-22, the Huskies win. Set number 3, I had unofficially, Brian, 10 ties, and the last tie was at 16-16. Then the Huskies went on a 9-5 run to win set number 3. I think that was very pivotal for the Huskies to win set number 3.
Yeah, you had to stay with it. You needed to win that. You had a couple of long volleys in there that you lost. But you're still able to stay with it and close that one out. I think if they don't win that one, then, who knows what happens. They had the same sort of situation up in Devil's Lake, and they weren't able to close it out, and it had to go to 5. And you certainly didn't want to go to 5 here and try and get to a short set and give Central an opportunity. And just some good things happening here late in the season for the Huskies.
Set 4 went 25-19 in favor of the Huskies. Brian, I think a turning point in the set there. The Huskies went on a 4-0 run when it was tied 5-5. They went on a 4-0 run. It was 9-5. The Knights took a timeout. The Huskies came back, and it was pretty even after that. The Huskies went on a 16-14 run. But again, that 4-point lead that they took there before the Knights took the timeout was the deciding factor in this final set, 25-19.
Yeah, they just needed to try and stretch it out. You know, they've been in situations where they've, you know, started out slow and then come back and then get themselves back in a set, and then they give up 4 in a row, and then now they can't get back in it. So it's nice to see them, you know, respond to a timeout, score some points in a row, keep that momentum on your side of the net, and then being able to finish off with a win. So, again, you should be able to walk away from the thing with some confidence and know that, hey, if we execute and we pass the ball well and limit those unforced errors, don't have those serve-receive errors that we have, we can kind of play with just about anybody. So now you got to continue and play with some of that confidence here against the best team in the state coming up next.
And again, like we said there, folks, there's a lot of assuming here going on by both of us here in the booth. But, again, the Huskies move into 9th place, and that is a tiebreaker over the Central Knights, and now they're 1 game ahead of Valley City. And then taking a look at, where did I put my notes there, B-Dub? Over here on this sheet. Valley City is taking on Fargo South tonight. South is 2nd in the EDC at 16-3, and then Valley City on Thursday, their final match against Red River, and that's at Valley City. So there's the team that's in the contention there with the Huskies. But then the Huskies are going to finish with Cheyenne and Horace, as you talked about earlier, Brian. And Horace certainly is, well, both of them can be beat.
Well, yeah, I mean, you just have to go and play them. I mean, they're on the schedule, so you're going to line them up and you're going to play them. And for the Huskies, if you can get another win, then you stay clear of being in a tie or being in a 3-way tie, because then weird things happen. So you can stay in that 9 spot with a win. You guarantee yourself that 9 spot. And it's just something that the Huskies are going to have to try and do, and then see what happens in that play-in round. And if you do end up playing Horace, you know, finish out the season strong against them, because if you can play well against them, you know, maybe push them to 4 or 5 or beat them, then now it puts doubt in their head, because you have to turn around and come back and play them on Saturday. So you have to play well if that's who your matchup is going to be against, and you won't know until after that. But, you know, the way things are and the way schedules are, I mean, anything can happen, but it's most likely looking like they might have to go up to Horace on that Saturday.
All right, so there's our prognostication. How about that for a big word?
Yeah, we're always wrong. So, I mean,
all right, we want to thank Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Thrivent, Farmers Union Insurance, OSPTI, Red River Grain, Carlson Family Insurance, Wahpeton Daily News, Red River Human Services, Three Rivers Crisis Center, Country Financial, and Stephen Lipp. NDSCS, Casey's Bar and Grill, Bold Print, Bell Bank of Wahpeton, and Breckenridge. Wahpeton Deli jumping on board here with us for the fall season. Optimum Rehab, All Seasons Car Wash, Interstate Engineering, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Comdell, Giant Seeds and Snacks, and also our Coaches Show sponsor, Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance, and of course we can never forget Gripper Sports in downtown Wahpeton. Gripper, thank you very much. B-Dub, anything else on your plate?
No, we appreciate all the support that we get from our sponsors. They allow us to bring our content to our viewers free of charge, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah, and if you want to advertise for the Breckenridge Cowgirls volleyball game tomorrow, we will take any and all comers that we can.
Yeah, so, they can contact us at our email address, three-border-sports-network@gmail.com.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. Again, we got volleyball tomorrow night. That'll be Section 6A. Second round action, actually. It's the first game for the Cowgirls as they take on the Underwood Rockets tomorrow night, and that game will be at 7 p.m. sharp. There's no JV game tomorrow, so we'll be on the air about 6:45 or so with that coverage. You and I will be there.
We'll both be there.
All right, we'll both be there. So Cowgirl volleyball tomorrow night, so no Coaches Show tomorrow night. Thanks, everybody. For Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner. And your final scores here, 3-1 in favor of the Huskies as they defeat Grand Forks Central.
I got to go down and get my wife. She's waiting for me. She's down there with the flowers.
Okay, let's go. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you. See you tomorrow night.